So, welcome for part 2. It's Wednesday morning, it's currently 10 o'clock. I'm in the yard. Going to load a couple of local trailers. I'm on the lates again tonight. Moffat job, big Sainsbury's in Sully. We've got 11 tills coming out tonight. So it's 2 Arctics full coming out. Not a lot going in. So the self-service tills are delivered by another company called Nova. They deal with NCR. They put all the self scans in. You know, the unexpected item and bagging area jobs. You know, we're just doing other supermarkets out of a job. We're basically doing their jobs to maximise their profits. But yeah, it is what it is. So we're on that tonight. So that gives me till 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 o'clock. They're booked for 3 hours. So dare say I'll be staying on their bloody car park. You never know. They might let the team in early and start work. Some stores do, some stores don't. So we'll find out when they get there. Anyway, I'm off to load a couple of jobs up, a couple of trailers up for other drivers tomorrow. So at first we're going to a company over near Dunsville, the other side of Doncaster, to load up there, bring that back to the yard. Then after that, I've got another couple of jobs to load before I go and load my job for Solihull. So with that, I'll catch you all in a little while. Right, that's us loaded. Going to give you a slightly different perspective as we get out of here. Oh, let's try something different. Just got to reverse back. Then I've got to hook it right round. Very dusty in this yard. Let's get the window up. Oh, will I miss it all? Will I miss it all? Ooh. Oh, it's a bit tight in here. Oh, Arctics can't turn round, man. Really? Right, so I did a whole piece to camera on the way out here, only to realise that I hadn't actually turned the bloody microphone on. I thought I had, I must have pressed it twice. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. I've got to take this back to the yard. This is going to Southampton, apparently. There's some roadworks in town. Do you know what? I need diesel anyway, so I'm going to go around to the services. Breakfast from £4.50. Yeah. So anyway, I'm taking this back to the yard. As you can see, it was only 5 lifts, and I know some of you are going to say, oh, you ain't strapped it, you ain't strapped it. It's an XL trailer with a positive fit load, and them pallets weigh about less than 100 kilos, because what's on them is plastic filter media, so it goes on the it goes in cooling towers. So you know, like power stations and that, we're not talking about the big concrete cooling towers, but it goes in like radiator racking. So it could be for refrigeration plants, any sort of heat exchanger where they need. So the steam will enter the plastic and the water runs down through the media, and basically after about 5 years it all gets clogged up with crap, and they change them, and it's just plastic stuff. So that's all it is. Now it's something a bit different. So we're going to go into Donny North Services. I hate going in here, but unfortunately I need fuel. So in order to get fuel, you have to go to somewhere that sells it, and unfortunately Donny North, one of the few places around Doncaster that take our fuel card, but I'm down to 20%. I might just fill my big tank. And there goes my phone again. Oh, fuck him off. Let's get rid of him. So we're going to go into Donny North. I'm going to put my headset on, and I'm going to bring you back inside, because at the moment you're on a very strong mag mount on the outside of the truck, to be fair, and it is a strong mag mount. But the only trouble when you're recording with the GoPro out of the window, with the batteries get rather warm on these GoPros. That's why when I just did that other one, I put the battery grip on. It's got like a grip that's got a battery in it, and it powers off that, and it's a lot cooler for it. It doesn't seem to drag the power. So yeah, I just thought I'd try something a little bit different with the camera angle today. Something different. Why not? You're always looking at me when I'm waffling on. Now you can look down the side of my truck. I will bring you in case someone decides to rob you while I go in the petrol station. And unfortunately, it'd be another bloody wagon driver, or it could be, because they like to do things like that, play pranks on people. All these places to park in this lorry park, and the lorries park in the coach park. I know the car transporter guys have a bit of an issue. The only trouble with this bloody petrol station is the access. You end up blocking other lorries. Right, we're just going to fill the big tank on the left hand side, the 300 litre one. Right, I will speak to you all once I get loaded. Right, you join me back in the yard. I've picked up the Moffat trailer. Just got to reverse out now. Can you do a gate for me, please? Thanks, Dave! Just got to reverse out of here. I need to get, that's it. Forklift driver to open the gate so I don't reverse through it. Boss would get the hump if I did that. So we're off to Tankersy, we're going to get loaded up. Shut the window, cut some of the noise out. We're going to get loaded up for Sully Hole tonight. I mean, we're not due at Sully Hole till 10. I'll say a big shout out to a lad called Ethan. He recognised me from the blog. He's a young mechanic at DAF just over the road from us. Said he enjoys it, which is always a good thing when you meet people like that. Seems to be a lot of people spotting me around my local area. I know is YouTube, does it put things out in geological areas because you're based in a certain place? I don't know. I really don't know. I just did another run to the same place I did this morning actually before I come back and got the other trailer. So I didn't bother filming any of that. It was exactly the same. Exactly the same media. So I didn't see it worth it doing it. Some say that because the bus is stopping at the bus stop just to my left, he could have let me out, but you got to. Well, we're going the wrong side of a keep left, are we? Oh bloody hell! But he's got passengers on, so I wouldn't expect him to slam on the brakes and let me out, because passengers ain't going to be expecting it, even if he is. Thank you very much to the car that let me out. Like I say, we're at Sully Hole. I might try and get some video tonight, loading up with these. Show you what I'm loading, because I keep harping on about it, but I've never shown you. I'll do some video of that. Try and mix it up a bit. So trouble with the old general haulage game, it's literally pallets on, pallets off, pallets on. So a lot of it's driving and a lot of it's me waffling. But hey, if you do like the videos, say so. I appreciate it. I'm getting some good positive comments actually. I'm quite glad. There's Big Chris. Right. You've seen this journey 100 times out of here now, me leaving the yard, so you don't want to see it all the time again. So we're going to yep, I've got an ambulance behind me, so I'm going to get round the bend. And now the phone's ringing, come on. Right, now the phone's ringing, I'll leave you to it, so I'll get you back. Right, good evening. It's 8 o'clock. I've just arrived at the Sainsbury's at Sully Hole. I've been here and spoke to the duty manager that's on tonight about all the work that's going on. I've got to wait till I pull round to the front nearer the doors until 10 o'clock. Hopefully some more of the vehicles in the car park have disappeared by then. Store shuts at 10, so they can start work then. So it's going to be a fairly long night. Like I say, I started at 9 o'clock, so I've only got till midnight. So let's hope we can get them out in 2 hours. They're normally pretty good at getting them out. But yeah, I'll see how we get on. I will see how we get on. So I'll speak to you all in a little while. Good morning. How the devil are we all? You're just going to leave that there, pal, are you? Oh, he's doing a bit of rubbish pickup. Thursday morning. Well, last night didn't go to plan. Obviously arrived here at just gone 7. Sat here till about 10:15 when the team started to turn up for the rip out. To be told at 11 o'clock the job has been stopped. Some sort of health and safety issue, something to do with barriers that hadn't been delivered and a scissor lift to get up in the ceiling, and Sparkies wouldn't use ladders and all sorts. So at 11 o'clock the job got cancelled, to which point I went, right, I'm going to bed. So I didn't actually do anything last night apart from sit in a car park. My colleague turned up as well because it was the amount of tills that were being removed from the store required 2 trucks. So unfortunately I had to phone the gaffer at 11 o'clock last night to inform him that yeah, job stopped. Now I've got to head back to Tankersley and take the stuff that we collected yesterday back. Now the team last night were adamant that it'd be done tonight, but like I said, well, we can't just magic another truck out of somewhere, because obviously I've got a day planned. I've got another one of these. I believe it'll be a Waitrose in Coventry, and they are threatening to give me the urban trailer, which would be interesting because we've not had the urban trailer on the channel before. Last time I drove an urban trailer was for Tesco's, when I was working at Tesco's. So let's get ourselves out of here and then head up to Tankersley. Hope you're all having a good week so far. Like I say, it's Thursday, so we're a day closer to Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. It's my birthday weekend, although my birthday is actually next Tuesday. A lot of undecisive drivers here. So let's go. Right. I will speak to you all when I get to Tankersley, but at the moment the plan is take this back to Tankersley, which originally we were going to go to the scrapyard at Barnsley, so we're not going a million miles out my way. I've then got to head over the M62. In fact, I'll probably go over the Woodhead. Fancy a trip over the Woodhead. Mind you, no, because I'm going to Roddale, so no, I can't go over the Woodhead. So it'll be over the M62 to Roddale, where I'm going to pick up an ADR load, and that's going back to Doncaster, and then from there I go back to Tankersley and I load for Coventry, if I haven't got to swap trailers, which I'm hoping I don't. But yeah, it'll be interesting. We've not had the urban on the channel before, so make life difficult. Right, that's enough for me for Thursday morning. I'm going to speak to you all in a wee while. I will catch you all. Ah, yeah, lovely bit of indication there. Right, you're indicating. Do you think, I'm going off on a tangent here, when cars position their indicators now, they're getting harder to see? Some of the front ones, because they're integrated in the light, I don't know. I seem to think the position of some and the size of them is becoming a bit difficult to see the front indicator, especially on roundabouts when people use them. Wow, BMW with an indicator. The old stereotype. But yeah, just say what you think, really. If you seem to think that the indicators are getting, I don't know. I just think the position of them just makes them a little bit more difficult to see nowadays. They don't seem to be as prominent, or certainly not as bright. I don't know. I know it's not my eyes, because I've had my eyes tested. I get them tested once a year. Always get them tested once a year. It's a nice hotel, the Regency Hotel. You should always get your eyes checked every year, because sometimes your eyes can also show other medical things when they do the big screening and things like that. It's worth doing. Worth doing. Right, it's enough for me again. Like I keep saying, I will speak to you all once I've been to Tankersley and we're on our way to Roddale. Just tipped here at Tankersley, so we're going to make our way over to Roddale. We've been there a few times. Just put that on there, which is the chemicals, the roofing stuff, ADR load that we pick up over there. So I'll best kill that because YouTube tell me off. You got music in the background, it's a copyright. So I need to work on my swearing and work on my background noise, but you know, I'm all new to this. So we're going to head over to Roddale. In fact, before I get off this site, I'll put it in the save. I mentioned earlier about going over the Woodhead Pass, but the problem is it'll drop me the wrong side of Roddale, so I would dare say I'm going to have to go up the M1, and I can't stand the M1. Colour Plus Drive. Let's see what the old satellite navigation says. That's why we have it. It will tell me about any traffic. The main reason I have it is traffic, but it is very useful. Obviously Google Maps isn't designed for lorries. This is a TomTom Professional. Yeah, as suspected, it's taking me over the... And the 62's banjaxed. At Huddersfield. Grand. Right, well, on that terrible disappointment, my phone's ringing, so I'll catch you all when I get to Colour Plus. Welcome back, guys. Thursday evening, 5 o'clock, and I'm on the M1. Caught in an accident. There's been an accident between 29 and 28. I'm assuming it's further up near Tibshelf. Highways Agency are saying an hour's delay. Satnav saying it's only 18 minutes. So which one do we believe? I've only seen one police car go up though, so we've had no fire engines or ambulances going through, so I'm hoping it's not a big one that he's dealing with, but we're not moving. I've currently been sat still for 17 minutes. But this is UK trucking. We've collected a load from Tankersley to ITAB. We're delivering to a Asda in Coventry. It's only one lift, and as far as I'm aware, we're moving. As far as I'm aware, it's a drop and run. So I'm not waiting for anything to come out. I'm just waiting for confirmation from the boss, the gaffer, whether it's a wait and then return, or is it just a dump and run. So I am waiting for that. Now, it's not been too bad a day today, really. I did job over to Roddale, like I said earlier. Collected that ADR load. Took that back to Whitley Bridge, to Cromar Building Products. And then from there I got sent to Tankersley and got to Coventry. So my day really hasn't changed from what I was told last night. He's watching YouTube on his phone. Bit of entertainment. So that's me. So I thought I'd just check in, show you the bit of traffic. I was going to pull into Tibshelf for a bit of a break, but unfortunately I think there's going to be a lot of wagon drivers heading in there after here, and it's not the biggest of services. But like everywhere in the UK, parking is a premium for lorries at night. The facilities we have on offer aren't excellent. Some are, some aren't. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to go a bit further down. I should actually make where I'm going within my driving time. So I might just go straight there and get tipped and then have my break, or have my break then tips, depending what it's saying. I'm booked at 8 o'clock. Currently going to get there at 18:42 according to my sat-nav. But ho-hum. This is nature of the UK roads. So with that, I just thought I'd have a quick check-in with you, and I'll get back to you when I get to Coventry. Is that an army guy? Oh, is it? There's an actual serving army officer driving a petrol tanker here. Well, not officer, but unless he's just wearing all the camouflage gear with the badges on and everything. He's got a non-haz product on. Unless he's training to drive a tanker. Could be. But yeah, he's in his full combats. He's in his working rig. But anyway, I will get back to you in a little while. Welcome back. Right, we've done our tip here at Asda at Coventry. It was just a drop. We didn't need to wait and return, which is good. So I'm now collecting out of Pallet Track's central hub in the morning. So I'm going to go and park in their lorry park for the night. So that will be me, I think. Oh, we got to fly. Why is it you're going to open the window and they bugger off the other direction? I mean, come on. I'm giving you the opportunity to get out of here. But no, he wants to stay. Well, pal, if you're still here when I get to Bilston, there's going to be chemical warfare. So we're going to make our way up to Bilston. We'll park there. Be there about 9 o'clock, which means I can start at 6 in the morning. Which is all good. Now, I'm assured I can still get in at 9 o'clock at night. I hope so. I hope so. Because there ain't nowhere to park around there that's safe. No, I've been assured I can get in there. So that was simple. Literally 2 lifts off with a Moffat. Not having to wait for any rubbish or anything like that, which is good. Right, what's going on here? Where are you going? You're going there. I could have got out then, couldn't I? Problem is, this is a tiny roundabout and I've got cars to my left-hand side. What a horrible roundabout. Where are you going? No. What is right? After this Audi, I can go. Tight little roundabout. I probably should have positioned myself in the middle of the road there, to be fair. Bit of defensive driving. Some bouncy on the back. Pull over and check that Moffat in the lay-by. I know I put the chains on. But did I take the pressure out of the hydraulics? I'd have thought I would have done. I normally do. Right, there's a lay-by here. I'm guessing where these cones are, yeah, there's butty van parks. I'm going to leap out, put my hazards on. Shall I go and check this? I'm not going to bother taking you with me. I'll walk down the back of the wagon. Hey! Got the chains out tight. I thought I'd done the chains. What's it? Rattling a bit though. Yes. It's alright. Yeah, done. Oh well. Just a paranoid bang, probably. Best to check though, eh? Best to check. You're all going to be looking at my seat while I'm bloody talking to you. Let's get in. I didn't realise Bilston was so far away. 30 odd miles. Now I've got the fun of trying to get back out of here. Oh, look at that. Will you look at that? I don't know how guys can sleep in lay-bys. I say it all the time and I'm going to keep saying it. I don't know how you boys do it. Oh, Doubletree by Hilton. Stayed there for a friend's wedding. There you go. A bit of useless information. You're really all going to be happy at that now that I just said that. Right, that's enough for me. I'll speak to you when I park up. I'll leave the front camera rolling for a couple of minutes, as per always. But I will catch you when I get to Bilston. Right guys, Thursday evening. I parked up in the lorry park as you've just seen in Bilston. It's Pallet Track's own lorry park in Bilston. We are a member, so we are allowed to use it. So it's free of charge. It's somewhere to park. I am going into the hub in the morning. Got parked up about 10 to 9. So I will be starting at 6 in the morning. And start at 6. So I'll be straight round to the hub. I'll be there about 6:30. It's only about 10 minutes from here. By the time I've done my walk around check and everything. I get loaded. Going to pull that straight back to the yard. And then I'll be doing some bits and bobbing. So while I've got the opportunity, I've got my curtains closed. Just to those who have never seen inside a lorry at night, I'm sure most of you have. But this is it. This is my home, Monday to Friday. This is me. So I have my own little creature comforts. I've got my own curtains, which I have there. I don't know how well you can see that. I have my own curtains. Yes, it does kind of match the bed. It's different, but it's tartan. I'm not Scottish by any means. I do have a Scottish surname, although it's spelt the correct way, not the Scottish way. So I will laugh at that. You will notice I've got a Gromit the dog. That is because of my surname. I've been known as Gromit ever since I was at school, due to Wallace and Gromit. The wrong trousers coming out. When was that? It's got to be about 93, 94. It's older than you think. Then I have my bear that my daughter bought me. My best dad one. I keep that with me. You just have your own little creature comforts, don't you? And then this little guy. Some of you are probably taking the piss. I've got these little teddies, but I don't care. This is little Charlie Bear. My son gave him to me when he was about 5. My son is now 16, so I've had him 11 years travelling around with me. And those of you who have ever watched Charlie Bear will know he goes on little adventures. And Dad needed to take Charlie on an adventure with him when he went to Austria. And I've been looking after him ever since. So he lives just in my little netting and that. I do have some nice little LEDs. I just like things like that. You'll notice I'm not standing still when I'm talking to you as well. This is due to my ADHD. I just cannot stand still. I have to fidget and everything all the time. It's just what it is. It's probably why I get on with driving. I've got cupboards so in here with my clothes. That's got my food. In there's a 24 volt Hoover and a coffee machine with my coffee and stuff like that in there. High-vis or PPE I keep in this one. I have a microwave in that one. I don't know how well you'll see that, but I do have a microwave. Scania built in. And in, oh, there we go. In this end one, yeah, I've got my light up Christmas tree. I've got some fans and I think that's it. Oh no, there's a couple of pots of noodles in there. In what I call my emergency food. I do have a fridge. If you've never seen inside a lorry, we do have a fridge. So I do have a fridge in here, which is there. It's actually clean at the moment. I do try and keep it clean because they do start to smell. There is underbed storage. I'm not going to lift the bed up. The bed does actually pull out and it gets bigger. So let's show you that. I can make my bed even bigger. Remember which one? No, that's the wrong one. So there you go. I can make my bed even bigger and more comfortable to sleep on. So I'm just, it's just come undone. See, I get distracted, and now I'm making my bed on YouTube. Really, I could have just done that afterwards, but I'm doing it now because I like to do it now, so I know it's done for when I go to bed. I'll just keep that towel there, because you do get the pillars fall down in the gap, so I keep the towel there so it stops my pillars falling down in the gap. It's quite a muggy night tonight. So yeah, this is my cab. This is my home Monday to Friday. This is where I spend a lot of my time. And this is it. This is what you see with lorry drivers. When you see a lorry with its curtains round, and this is what we sleep in. This is our bed. You know, this is our home. So just take a thought when you're driving past, blaring your horns at 2 o'clock in the morning with that lorry driver who's been on the road all day. He's probably in here asleep. Anyway, with that, I'll speak to you all Friday morning. Good morning. Friday, best day of the week. Also payday. Brucey bonus. Right, I'm now going to get out of this place and I'm going to go around to the central hub and get loaded up. Right. Gates will be locked at 4:30 AM on Friday morning. Right. Well, how do I get out? Please press the button to exit. Oh, okay. Maybe you don't. All vehicles must be off-site. That might be at Christmas. Only thing we're stopping here, it's, how can I say, can get a little bit noisy because obviously you've got all the pallet trunks and that in through the night. Wasn't too bad last night. I tend to park where I park because that's the quieter area. They tend to let us, all us that are on nights out, park there. And all the other vehicles, then they can then block us in and go and do what they need to do on the night trunk.
So don't stop, just keep it coming. I can hear heaven is falling. So don't stop, just keep it coming. I can hear heaven is falling. Stay with me till the morning. So don't stop, just keep it coming. I like the way that you're talking. I can hear heaven is falling. Stay with me till the morning. So don't stop, just keep it coming. I like the way that you're talking. I can hear heaven is falling. 'Cause when you touch me, it's ecstasy. It'll come to life with your hands on me. Don't make me resist. That's the day I will live your fantasy. 'Cause when you touch me, it's ecstasy. It'll come to life with your hands on me. Don't make me resist. That's the day I will live your fantasy. In your fantasy. In your fantasy. Your fantasy. In your fantasy. In your fantasy. In your fantasy. Your fantasy. Stay with me till the morning. So don't stop, just keep it coming. I like the way that you're talking. I can hear heaven is falling. Stay with me till the morning. So don't stop, just keep it coming. I like the way that you're talking. I can hear heaven is falling. 'Cause when you touch me, it's ecstasy. It'll come to life with your hands on me. Don't make me resist. That's the day I will live your fantasy. 'Cause when you touch me, it's ecstasy. It'll come to life with your hands on me. Don't make me resist. That's the day I will live your fantasy. In your fantasy. In your fantasy. In your fantasy. In your fantasy.
Right guys, you join me, it's Friday evening, it's 5:30. I'm on my way back to the yard for the last time this week. Just been pulled out of my collection due to them taking too long. So I've only got half the load because it's for pallet trap. We have to be back at a certain time to make the trunks that go down to where I was this morning, down near Wolverhampton, Bilston. So with that, as it's Friday and I'm on my way back to the yard for the last time, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Give it a like, a thumbs up and a subscribe. And I'll see you all next week. 2 days off because it's my birthday weekend. So I will see you all and talk to you all on Monday. Have a lovely weekend, guys. See you later for now.